Welcome! A fairly big box here, which puzzles me because there'll only be one pop in here. eBay purchase, another best offer made. I seem to be doing pretty well with the best offers lately. Perhaps this was the only box the seller had to hand. It would fit at least 2 standard size pops, probably 3 actually. There will only be 1 in there, unless this seller has just randomly and mysteriously decided to give me a free gift. And why would they do that, apart from me being cool? But they don't know that. Anyway, speaking of cool, here's the coolest knife on YouTube. And you know why? Because it's trusty, and, unless my eyes deceive me, it's yellow. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know we go on. Far across the distance, the spaces between us, you have always come to go on. Near, far. Well, you know how that one goes. Bloody hell, it's donkey's years old. And now, let us have a Lizzle. Woo! I think I made a couple of offers on this. The first one was just rejected outright, and then the second one was accepted. It was like £1 more. £8.90 this pop cost. It's just a common. I don't think it's vaulted, but this was the cheapest I could find it somewhere. It's quite short notice, as I suddenly decided one evening I want this, and believe it or not, this is going to be the first one of this sort, this line, in my entire collection. Oh Jesus, what's going on here? Loads of tape on the box. I've had all sorts of funny boxes come lately, made out of old kettle packaging. We're getting it's packaged well, I have to say. Plenty of newspaper, or well, it's not newspaper, it's more like a sort of rubber magazine. And then it's come in this carrier bag. It does seem pretty well packaged, despite the unnecessary size of the box. But it's come in a couple of bags. Okay, I think, assuming that I've not had to take the music down and stuff, you'll know what this is, or you'll certainly know the line in which it's from. So the pop I've got to show you today, and I'm really excited about this, it being the first one of these I've ever got. It's Venom! Look at this! Jimmy Barnes got himself a Marvel Funko Pop after all this time. And not just any Marvel Funko Pop, but Venom as Eddie Brock with a post-it note on the back. So this looks like this was something that came out of a mystery box. This is a tactic for a few mystery box companies. They get the TPD value on the day they're packing their mystery boxes, and they stick that on there. So I of course paid more than £6, but that's fine. Like I said, this was the cheapest that I saw. Eddie Brock Venom. So why did I buy this? Well, it's a cool pop for starters, but perhaps more pertinently, I watched Venom the movie for the first time about a week ago, I think it was. It was on Netflix, and surprise surprise, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. It got mixed reviews, but then again, I'm the guy who really enjoyed Suicide Squad, and I've been tempted to get some Suicide Squad pops, but there's a few too many, and something like this where there's only really one in the range that I want. I don't think there's any more of the movie characters. As you can see from the back, once you've got through Eddie Brock transforming with the symbiote into Venom, you've then got your sort of gimmicky ones, which are really cool, and I know there's a lot of people who like collecting these. Leroy Screwballs, I think Albatross Pops has got some of these Venomized range. We've got Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, oh, and Carnage. I wanted this one particularly because Eddie Brock, played by Tom Hardy, this Venom, the movie, rather than any comic reference, which I have no idea about. I just know I enjoyed the movie and I wanted a pop of Tom Hardy transforming into Venom. I've bought Marvel Pops, I've received Marvel Pops in mystery boxes before, but I've never kept them. They've always been for giveaways or for me to pass on in acts of kindness, etc. But this is one for my collection, and I am absolutely delighted. Box looks to be in fantastic condition. I think this pop itself is a couple of years old or so now. And this is going to sound really silly because I know there's so many of you out there who They've just got loads and loads of Marvel Pops, Pop-Tart, Geeky Heathen's got a few, Leroy Screwballs and Abigail Barry, obviously, they've got quite a selection. I know I'm missing people here, I do apologise, but basically everyone except me in the Funko UK collecting community has got a Marvel Pop. But I can join you now, so yeah. But I'm really excited because never having a Marvel Pop, and I've never collected Star Wars before yet either, this is going to be my first bobblehead. So I'm just really excited to play with this.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
And here he is. You're looking at me thinking, this guy's a fucking lunatic. He's just getting really childish and happy at a bobblehead. But this is my first. You know, you never forget your first, right, lads? I love it. I'm so glad that I decided to get this. I've watched a couple of Marvel movies recently. Venom I really enjoyed. I did watch Deadpool about a week before that. I nearly did a review of it for my movie review series, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I think I might have lost a lot of subscribers. I didn't like Deadpool. Everyone I talked to raves over it. I'm sorry, I found the script really bad. I found the acting really bad. It's trying to be kind of breaking the fourth wall, self-referential, and for me, it just doesn't work. Ryan Reynolds, I'd give him a job as a dining room table, that's how wooden he is. Anyway, I'm going to stop because that's totally irrelevant, and I said I wasn't going to come on YouTube and slag off Deadpool, and there we go. Back to Eddie Brock / Venom here, and what do you say about this fella? What a cool looking pop. We can see the symbiote taking over his body there, but just leaving part of his face. We've got the big tongue, the fangs here. I'm not sure why it got bad reviews in some quarters, but my tastes are very different from a lot of people's. Obviously, I'm no big Marvel fan. I'm still yet to sit through a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, and I've sworn to myself that I will do that at some point. I've watched Venom, and that's set the bar pretty high for me. I really liked it. His kind of suit, would you call it a suit? I mean, for me, that reminds me of sort of like a Spider-Man type logo there, but I know they're all related. I mean, someone who's an expert on the comics and even the films as well will be able to fill in any gaps. My knowledge of the whole Marvel universe, or even little parts of it, is pretty non-existent, so I'm not really going to talk too much on that. Oh, I like his slightly claw type hands here, or hand I should say. The other one is clenched into a fist. Some nice detail here you can see on the back of his head, and best of all, his bobbly head. Tiny things amuse tiny minds. Here he is, back in his box. I think Eddie Brock Venom is going to be an inbox pop for me. Very tempted to keep him out, just because I like the bobble effect that would no doubt be triggered as soon as I brushed past him, as it were. I think at the moment, at least, he's going to be an inbox pop for me, so I will stick him into an ATV pop protector in a little while. Thank you all for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this momentous occasion for me. My first Marvel pop. A character I really enjoyed, an actor I really rate, Tom Hardy, in a movie that I thought was a lot better than many critics gave it credit for, Venom. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and of course my generous and amazing patrons. My Snap Crackle Pop Funko 3-pack giveaway kicked off a couple of days ago, so there's still plenty of time for you to enter that. The link to that video, where you can leave the hashtag comment SnapCracklePop and then be in with a chance, assuming you're subscribing too, of course, of winning the Rice Krispies Funko Pop 3-pack. That is at the top of the video description. Please check that out, and please enter, subscribe, share the video if you can, and be in with a chance of winning one of my best prizes yet. Please also see my description text box for my Patreon link and my recommended Funko affiliates. I'm going to go now, and before I put Eddie here into a pop protector, I might take him out of the box again and just admire his bobbling head. Yes, I know, you've all had plenty of Marvel and Star Wars pops with the head bobble thing, and to you, it's no big deal now. But to me, it's kind of magical. Oh dear. And I do hope you all join me again next time for my next Funko Pop unboxing. Cheers everyone. See ya!